put whatever numbers they want because they don't have advertisers, right? Since they could put whatever numbers they want, they can tell you guys what you're worth. They can make up with what you're worth. And I believe we seen a glimpse of it with K-Shine. And I know
Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all? The laser attached to the black tool stronger than...
Start here the battle rap.
No. When you came across battle rap, like...
But once I got to middle school, I might have stayed there.
Go ahead, finish your story. Go ahead.
Being literal. So that...
And that's what I'm saying, like... This is, it is the same, I'm not gonna lie to you, because they use
Smoke cakes TV.
I ain't looking for problem, bitch, I am the problem. You want it, you got it, so here you go. Look, I came with a smile, but you want to smoke. Pistol with me, a nigga, and take it home.
Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all, man? We is here. And we got Miss Hustle, Angryfan, Piperboy, Williams, motherfucker, and the whole Caffeine as a whole with fake views and all that, huh? If you missed it, I'll play it at the end of this, so stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? If you miss it, I will play it at the end of this, so stay tuned. You feel me? Miss Hustle, Angryfan, Geechi Gotti, and Piperboy Williams, they kind of have a conversation about Caffeine and they views. You know what I'm saying? We all know. We've been talking about this for maybe a few months now. Maybe like 4-5 months now. Maybe a little bit longer than that, for real. Shout out and DME Detroit, he's been the one, you know what I mean, spearheading this, you feel me? Shout out to him. But we are seeing that on very great months, on very good months, Caffeine does, and this is for the whole website, a little over 300,000, 400,000 views, like for the whole website, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just for one, you know what I mean? Nah, it's for the whole website, you feel me? So, whenever we see, right, whenever we see 5,000 or 5 million views on one video, on one, you know what I mean, on one battle, it's not for the whole website. We looking like, hold up now, come on now, like y'all don't even get 300 for the whole month, for one website, like for the whole website, let alone for one video. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. Piperboy was saying, like, bro, y'all want to believe a lie? Like, if they can mess up the numbers for Caffeine, which has no advertisements, they can do that. They can put whatever numbers they want because they don't have advertisers, right? Since they could put whatever numbers they want, they can tell you guys what you're worth. They can make up with what you're worth. And I believe we seen a glimpse of it with K-Shine. And I know, Jack Boy, you say that K-Shine was getting his ass whooped for 2 years. Bro, he had 4 battles within those 2 years and lost one clear. He lost to Chilla Jones clear. You could make an argument that he lost to Pat Stay, rest in peace, but that battle was not good, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, you see the narrative. Us at home, we got K-Shine winning these, to whereas they can fudge the numbers and whatnot and tell you that K-Shine has not been winning these for the past couple years. K-Shine has not been doing this for the past couple years, and I'm just using that as an example, you know what I mean? And that, like Piperboy was saying, that can hinder you going forward. Let's say you put up a press kit to go to these different leagues or whatnot, these different not just different leagues, but let's say you go into Def Jam you put together these press kits, you know what I'm saying, that say you have so many amounts of views, so many numbers, and they look at the analytics and they find that the true analytics is 300,000 rather than 5 million, then guess what? That tricks you out of a spot, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that can put a bad lighting on you depending on the situation, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, if people, and I heard Geechi on there talking about like what, you know what I mean? It's a good thing, whatever. If Geechi, you know good and well, like we know good and well, it's not a good thing, bro. It's not a good thing, bro. Yeah, you can put it on there to make you look larger than life, right? You can do that, right? But what happens whenever you cross them, right? What happens whenever you cross them, right? And they show the real numbers. Oh, this thing only got 200,000 on it. You know what I mean? He ain't get no 5 million on the thing. You know what I mean? What happens then? Is it still a good thing? You know what I'm saying? Is it still a good thing at the end of the day? You know what I mean? And shout out to Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle, nobody's picking on you and she, bro. Nobody's picking on you and she, bro. At all, period, bro. We just trying to inform y'all that, bro, them numbers ain't the correct numbers. And it's not even we. It's you know what I mean? It's well, it is we. It's us as a community. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to inform y'all so y'all don't believe something that's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's like what Piperboy said. Would you rather believe a lie? You know what I'm saying? Even if the numbers is fudge, wouldn't you want to know? Or you just want to believe the lie? Because that's what it is. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? You have 5 million views, 200 likes, 300 reactions. You know what I'm saying? And I understand you said view is visitors and not views, bro. That's the same exact thing, bro. The same exact thing. Now, what could be happening is Caffeine may be counting impressions. And you know what I mean? I don't have a super crazy viewer count, right? I get 35,000 views a month, right? But the impressions, my impressions is like 600,000 impressions. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they counting impressions. You feel me? And that could be it. That could very well be it. But however, the view count is definitely off. You know what I'm saying? You don't have 5 million people on. Y'all don't get. Listen, Caffeine doesn't get 5 million people streaming monthly as a website. You know what I'm saying? Let alone on one video. And you go check the analytics right now. And I heard somebody say that some analytics get held off. People pay top dollars for that type of. Bro, I could pay $10 right now. You talking about top dollar? I could go and pay $10 right now and get. And get information on everything. You did what I'm saying, like, bro. It ain't that hard, bro. And between the 3 analytic websites, the website analyzers or whatever they're called, between those 3, bro, you're bound to get an average on numbers, bro. And the average on numbers suggests that 5 mil, that these millions of views on Caffeine is not that. That's just what everybody is saying. Either way, man, if you missed it, you can I'll put it down in the not even in the comments. I'm gonna put it at the end of this video, so you can kind of hear what was going on, what was being said, and whatnot, so on and so forth. You feel me? Either way, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments below. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig? Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love the hell out of y'all. King.
Do it have
It's hard. Yeah. Well, you know what? In a sense, it does, because you have all these. Hold on, I'm trying to tell you. So you have all these battlers thinking that they're getting visibility when they're not. You see what I'm saying? Like they're
But
not getting
how is
visibility,
okay?
so
So
it's not
okay,
like the
do you
culture isn't
manage a battle
growing as
rapper?
big as they think that
Oh my God.
No, Cabs. What is? Hold on,
Cause
Piper.
Hustle, you full of shit. He's telling
No,
you.
Cabs.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna be myself.
Nobody's talking to you
I'm
for
gonna be myself.
real.
My fault. Go ahead.
So Hustle,
Seriously.
here's the issue
No,
that
no, no,
I'm
no,
seeing.
no.
Hold on. This is
Listen.
the issue that I'm
No,
seeing.
that was my
Hold,
goal.
hold on,
Do
listen.
you
This
manage a
is the
battle
issue
rapper?
that hold on, let me just say this. So
Do
this is
you
the issue
manage
that
a
I'm
battle
seeing.
rapper?
Hold on, listen. This is the issue that I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing is if they can make up these numbers and make people think they got like these great numbers when they don't, they can make up numbers and give them low views. And then they can
Okay,
say
so
shit to
yeah,
the
right.
battlers like, oh,
Cool.
well, you're not really
So
worth this or you're not really worth
okay,
that
so
because
why
this
did you
is what you're
start it?
bringing in.
So why weren't you doing this before? Why did you wait until me and she?
No, we were doing it before. You just paid attention when your name got attached to it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
listen. Let's yo, Cabs.
My fault. Go ahead.
Yo, Okola, one more time and get him
Nah,
out
that
of
was a fact what
because
Piperboy just said. They have been talking
seriously,
about them numbers
listen,
before your battle. That's the fact.
listen,
Nah,
listen,
them niggas
listen.
been talking about the numbers.
So okay, so regardless, right?
And you got to think about this, Miss
How is
Hustle. Like
that
the
helping or
numbers that I
hurting you
posted
though?
before was before your battle. It had nothing to do
Okay,
with you.
so all right, so how is that like I'm still trying to understand how is that hurting your brand or helping your brand or anything?
Oh my
What
lord.
do you like
It's
that? It
not,
has
right?
nothing
Yo,
to do with that.
Piperboy,
I'm
she's making it
media.
about her.
Listen,
She
hold
thinks
Yo,
that
on.
we hate her.
Cabs! Yo,
It's
yo,
not about
Cola.
her. She doesn't get that.
Cola, seriously.
She's mad self-centered. She don't
Like,
get that.
This is inadvertent
seriously.
hurting
Like,
you.
I'm trying to have a hold on, Piperboy. I'm trying to have a serious conversation and get down to the bottom of something. And Caps, you're being mad ignorant. You already had 2 hours to get back
Wow.
into.
I've been for
No, you
mad long
are.
and now
You
I'm
are.
ignorant
You
and you
are,
playing all
bro.
these
You
background noises
are.
when I'm talking?
Yo, shut
Nigga,
up.
you are
Nobody talking
crazy.
about you no more. Nobody
You
talking
are, I
to
don't give
you
a
no
fuck
more.
what you
Yo,
talking about.
anyway, Piperboy, like
What's
I
up?
was saying, I was having a civilized conversation with someone that's not an animal. So,
Savage.
Piperboy, my thing is this. How is that hurting or helping you?
Well, you know, the thing is, it's hurting the culture
How?
when they're lying about visibility and the numbers. It's the problem that we have right
Okay,
now.
so
Hold on. Let me
You're
say
not
this.
even
so
letting
you should
Piperboy
You
email.
talk.
gotta listen to
Okay,
what
so
I'm
Let him
look.
saying.
talk.
So I think
Listen to
that
what I'm
you should
saying.
email.
Shut
Let
up,
Yo, is
Cap.
he
Piperboy
your
Listen to
talk.
what
Shut
I'm
boyfriend?
up,
saying.
Cap.
Oh, yo.
The
Caps.
problem that
Damn.
the
Is he your
problem that
You're
boyfriend? You
annoying.
got another nigga dick in your mouth again.
Like,
the
let him
problem that
talk.
You have another nigga dick in your mouth
Like,
again.
this is all you fucking do. You
Now
ask
Piperboy.
questions and don't let
Shut
niggas
up. I'm
talk.
talking to somebody
Let
that's
him
important.
talk.
I'm talking to somebody that's important. You, not so much.
I
Piperboy.
feel you,
My
my nigga.
thing
I don't
is
give a fuck
this.
what you think,
My
nigga. I don't care.
Piperboy. My thing
You
is
let
this.
him answer.
Piperboy, go ahead, do your thing. I'm listening,
okay,
Piperboy.
so
Go
here's
ahead.
the issue. Media is becoming more and more powerful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's if you're a media person, it's like, okay, well that's cool. But the problem is the battlers are getting less and less visibility. So now
Mm.
when we say something on YouTube, the shit is more powerful. You see what I'm saying? Like battlers, it was reversed. Battlers had all the power in the beginning. Now it's a situation where media, the traction is so heavy on these channels, you can
Uh-huh.
True.
turn on the camera and get 10,000 views easily. It's going to
Right.
impact you guys later on. I want you guys to have the visibility so you can have, you know what I mean? Like everybody paying attention to what y'all saying. Y'all not getting YouTube drops. They're
Right.
telling these artists, oh, well, it's cool. Just sit on the app. And it's
Right.
not. And then they're hyper inflating numbers. And we're looking at the website trackers and it's showing clearly like these numbers are not like what
Okay,
they're
so
saying they are. So now
that's
since they can manipulate the numbers, they can
uh-huh.
tell you what you're worth. You see
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
No,
They can either lie to you.
I totally get that. Now that you made it clear to me, I totally understand what you're saying, right? But my thing is, right, as a battler, like I can't do nothing about that. You have to email Caffeine or talk to Caffeine somehow. By you tweeting this and you know what I'm saying to battlers, to fans, we can't do nothing.
That nigga said email Caffeine. She done lost
So
her
like
fucking
we
mind.
can't do anything. So by you doing that, what is that changing?
It's kind of like letting you guys know that this shit is going on.
Okay, so now we know, right? Well, I'm not jacking that, but everybody, has an idea or whatever. What is changing? Nothing.
I mean, the people can choose to believe a lie or not. The problem is, like, people are choosing to believe a
Okay, so
lie.
when you put it
You see what I'm
out,
saying? So when we
you
putting
want to
this out
change.
there,
You
it's
said you
kind of
want to
like,
change
okay,
things,
we're
right?
letting them know we
You
see
said you
what
want
the
to
fuck
change
y'all
things,
doing.
though. You said you want to change things. How is that changing things? It's not.
I would
They're
like them to
lying.
stop
It's
lying.
causing
So,
controversy. It's not changing anything.
yeah, it's causing controversy. It's causing
Right.
people
It's
to
not
wake up and
changing
pay
anything,
attention.
though. It's not changing anything. So my thing is this: you're
So if
gonna
they can do
constantly
this on
say it.
Caffeine, are they doing this on the app?
Talk to Caffeine. Talk to
Hold on.
URL.
Listen to me. If they can do this on Caffeine, are they doing this on the app? Can they pick and
Okay,
choose who
so
they want to
listen.
win these battles?
You can talk to J Black. You can
This
talk to
whole
Beasley. You
number,
can talk to
I don't know
Smack.
him.
You can talk to all, but you're talking about their brand, right? I can't do nothing about that. These fans can't do nothing about that. If you strongly feel that way, I think, and you said you want to create a change, right? You want some type of change. You have to go to the people that can change it.
No, like I could spark the
Yeah.
brain of somebody that can
Like
change
what?
things. I could spark the brain of somebody that can change things. I'm a blogger.
Who?
I'm talking about just what's going on in general. You see what I'm saying? If I
Okay,
see
so
something like that going on,
you
I'm
made
gonna
it
say
about the
something.
battlers. You made it about the battlers. You said, yo,
What?
they can
What?
tell you. No, listen, you said they can tell you how much you're worth and da 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 da, all of this, all of this. How is that changing anything? You said you want to have some type of change, right? You want to change things. How is what you're doing changing anything?
I want to tell and enlighten y'all so y'all don't be going out here believing this crazy shit.
Okay, so after we don't believe it, right? After we don't believe it, right? After we don't believe it, what now? Then what? Nothing. Exactly.
You stop,
My point.
y'all stop
Like
like
my point.
you know what I mean? So what's going on is if y'all see things like like Jazz the Rapper, for instance, it's not dissing her or nothing. When she thought they got 1 million views on the live stream, she blasted that everywhere, right?
Okay.
But it
Mm-hmm.
didn't happen. Like Kings versus Queens, that never happened. You can see it on the website tracker that it never happened. So if they got y'all blasting fake information, that's going to be a
Why do
detriment
you
later
care?
on when people find out what the hell is really going on.
Okay, so listen. Once again, Jazz the Rapper,
Oh
Miss
God.
Hustle, official, anybody, we cannot change that. So why don't you reach out if you are that strong, if you feel that strongly in what you're saying, right? Why don't you reach out to somebody that can make change?
That's not
How
my
do you
job.
tell somebody how to
That's not
blog?
my
What
job.
the
Like
fuck?
Hey, but how would inflating the numbers hurt the battlers though? I think that would
facts,
help them.
Geechi, let's go.
Well, see what can
Geechi, what
happen.
up?
What's
What up with
going
y'all,
on?
man? My
So
bad. I ain't been talking because I
if
was over here doing something.
they're playing with the numbers, they can play with the numbers on the app. They can tell whoever they want to win or lose. They can do shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, no,
You
I'm
know
saying,
what I'm saying?
but I know, but I'm saying as far as like, let's just take this one battle for example. If they inflated the numbers for Hustle and Sheed and say they got so many millions of views, that's a good thing for Hustle and Sheed.
Right.
No, it's not because it's a lie.
Why?
How? How's it bad?
Because it's a lie. So you
All
got the
right, so
battlers
I'm
thinking
saying,
that they're getting all. Yeah,
but even in the industry,
Okay, so
you
we
got
hear
the
about
battlers
even
thinking
in the
that they're getting
industry we
all
hear
of these
about.
views. The
But I'm saying,
industry,
even in the industry, we hear about rappers
hey
getting
yo.
streams bought and things
yeah,
like
you
that,
got stream farms,
and people and they
and we
blast their
just
numbers
seen
all
that
the
come.
time, and it helps them to the average fan who looks like, oh shit, Lil Durk getting all these streams, such and such getting all these streams. Whether we know if it's that many people buying it or not, that helps the artist at the end of the day more than the artists that
No,
don't get
because it
them kind
can't
of
be
streams.
verified. Like when you go to, I used to work at Island
But
Network, right?
hold on, Piperboy, bro.
Yeah,
It
go ahead.
can because if I go there and on your platform, it say I got 5 million. If Hustle say I just got 5 million in my last battle to Caffeine, it's no way they finna sift through some numbers and say it really was 300,000.
Yeah, they will. They'll
It
go on the trackers.
hell
They'll look at
no,
the
man.
analytics and go on the web trackers and see that these
No
numbers are
way.
And
not
it
real.
says,
No
first of all,
way.
it says visits, not views, though.
Yeah, but the website
Like,
trackers look at
you see what
all of
I'm
that.
saying? It
Yeah,
says visits, not views.
it looks
And
at
they make
the impressions, the
75
visits, the
to
views, all that. They
100
got
M's
multiple
a
different
year.
website trackers.
Visits and views, they sound like different things, though.
Yes.
So like I'm not knocking what you're saying. I get kind of what you're saying is you're not blaming the battlers. You saying it's the company fault for trying to make it seem like they doing better than what they actually doing and
Yeah,
things
so
of that
what's
nature.
going on, Geechi? So this is how I'm looking at it. Like I can see, like, man, if a nigga telling me I got 1 million views, like that's dope. But the problem is, if they can make these numbers up, what's gonna end up happening is they can make your numbers look lower and control what the fuck you get paid. Like, oh well, we can't pay you this. Like we just looked on
But
Caffeine.
you
Your
don't know
numbers
how
ain't
he
really
pays,
justifying it. I'm just saying what can happen.
Like, but that's the thing. You are assuming we don't get paid. Like, oh yeah, no, it doesn't work like that.
I mean, when they kind of like looked at the value of the ballots before through YouTube, right? Like, how many views do these people get?
I mean, but
Well,
this is a new day and age. You don't think?
I think people want to believe a lie.
No, but why is it so? Why is it hurting you so bad? Why is it playing
It's not
you
about
so
hurting
bad?
me. It's about informing people what's going on.
But you do see that it says visits and not views, right?
It doesn't matter if it incorporates everything. Like when they look at YouTube and they track YouTube, it incorporates everything.
Hey, Piperboy, let me ask you something.
And let me ask you right after that too.
What if your analogy is right? And what if a nigga all he got is the money of what he battle rapping? He decided to say fuck battle rap. Then all these niggas decide to say battle rap. Then what battle rap go even in the essence of that? What happens then? If everybody took your logic,
the shit needs to hit YouTube.
This is the main thing.
Concerned with.
Nah, Piperboy, stop.
Yeah, see, because here's the problem right now.
You got
Caffeine not having. Hold on.
Oh my God.
By Caffeine not having advertisers, they can say whatever they want. They're not really bound by anything to tell the truth with the numbers. If you really want to see the visibility of what you worth, you're gonna have to hit those type of apps.
So WorldStar not one of them type of apps?
WorldStar done fell off.
Because you don't go there, fell off?
Because
we used to go there. We grew up.
We used to. Everybody used to.
But it's a
not
demographic that's still going.
People still
it's
go
not
there.
the same. Even if it's on WorldStar, like something can hit. Like you know what I mean?
Okay, so can you pull up
hold on,
WorldStar's,
like the Young Buck situation.
Can you pull up WorldStar's views? Their analytics.
I can pull up their website.
Yeah, can you do that for me, please?
I'm on here right now. I can't do it.
Yes, you can. You could like click off the thing.
I think the issue though I think to me the biggest issue is, you know what I'm saying, me personally, I don't never really got no issues with no bloggers and all that, man, because I kind of just be in my own world with it. But I can see where the issue comes in at when you pay attention to like the ups and the downs, like, yeah, because y'all have a job. Some of y'all are bloggers that kind of do shock jock shit to where you do shit to get extra views because you're gonna say something wild that you probably ain't really tripping, but it's your job. And then some is gonna just report on just the news, and then y'all gonna have your own issues of this. But the thing would be this: now, if I'm a rapper, which I am, and I say I get 5 million views, and I want to post that, and this is what's helping my brand, I'm taking this to places, and hey, I'm saying I got these many views, and then it's bloggers out there with platforms as well, who they whole purpose is to show like, oh man, them views, them numbers ain't real, them numbers is fake, them numbers ain't, you know what I mean, this and that. You potentially hurting the brand of somebody who all in the same community and culture as you. You know what I'm saying? When it's other things you could be reporting on, is how a battler would look at it. Like you could be reporting on how good the battle was instead of reporting on the numbers being fake. It's all they saying. You dig what I'm saying? Like you could use your platform to do more good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like not saying you have to because you grown as hell. You got your own page, but
yeah, a lot of times we do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, but no, that's what I'm saying. And people respect y'all when y'all do it and show y'all the love when y'all do it. So it's the same thing. When somebody disagree with y'all gotta understand it be reasons for that too though. Nigga not gonna just sit there and let somebody tear their brand. That's like if we all battlers just got on platforms every time we got on in front of 15 minutes of fame, in front of Cola, in front of Hip Hop is Really, and just every time we got on there was like, man, don't fuck with Piperboy Williams shit, man. That nigga shit is not the real shit. His shit is the this and this. Every time, like we made it our business to only when we speak on it is make it like that. Then you would have a problem with it, and you would defend your page on your time. You dig what I'm saying? So it's the same with battlers. Just because they don't do blogs or they not blogging all the time, the only chance they get to speak out sometimes is in these scenarios to when they can defend themselves, because half the time they on stage rapping. They not doing blogs. They haven't built their fan base off of blogging and have a core fan base of fans that just listen to them talk. They here to see them rap. So a lot of times when y'all discredit they work and then things like that can hurt. That potentially hurt people's brand. People take their brand serious the same way y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, but
that's
I don't
really
look
all
at it as discrediting their work. I look at it as like the numbers are being fabricated.
But yo, like how the numbers fake if they showing visits, it's not showing views. And I feel like 300,000 people is a lot of people to even click a few times Then you got to think URL is some of the like that's who they advertise and that's what they mainly put on their shit when you go to their shit. So like I don't know, bro. You could look at people who smaller than that. Like look at their views when shit stay up. It be running up on that shit. Like they advertise it. They make the money 75 to 100 M's annually. It's kind of crazy with 300,000 consistent viewers. I mean, like with people coming back to visit. Like that's a lot, bro. Like how can you just assume it's fake?
You look at the like Caffeine. It's like 174,000 most visited sites. There's no way it's getting views like that.
But you got to think though, bro. Like that's the main thing that promoted for real. Like if you just as an average person, if you click on Caffeine, you gonna see something about battle rap. All you got to do is click on it, bro. You ain't got to say nothing.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't even know what Caffeine is.
But a lot of people do as well. They got the money to push it.
Yeah, like people like us, like in the culture, we know, but a lot of people don't really even know what Caffeine is.
You can't say that though. You can't say that when you got.
It's
you can't say that when you got celebrities that watch
Drake promote Caffeine all over his Instagram.
Right.
Drake got like 3 posts.
Yeah, but he's got
Caffeine.
a contract with Caffeine.
But it don't matter though. He's like
So
the biggest
you
artist in the
think
world.
that the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in the world?
He's gonna promote. Hold on, we got an artist like Drake. He's gonna promote. Like,
so you don't think his fans is going in?
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
Piperboy, I ain't gonna lie. I see people who not even I don't know what the fuck they even be doing for real. Be on there, hella viewers, hella traction in the comments, hella people dropping props. Like
gamers is on there.
Bro, my man, a basketball player on Caffeine, he get guap off that shit, bro. That's why
out here doing millions of views, and you ain't watched they song yet. One time, you ain't even know they dropped it. Like it's a lot of people out here in tune with shit, bro. I don't feel like you could just call it fake like that.
Right.
No, I'm just saying what the numbers are saying. Like you're gonna have people die. Like battle rappers. Like it's it's a microcosm of hip hop, but it's a lot of people that are celebrities that love it, like 50 Cent and people like that. They may not talk about it, but they love it. So they may follow it, and you know what I mean.
But
it's not big. I wish it was bigger.
But look though, like Geechi said, you a voice in this shit. So think about it, bro. Somebody come to your page or see your shit, and they see you bashing something, then they go click on the battle. They not watching Hustle and Sheet with a positive mind, like with good intentions. Right. They watching it to see some bullshit. So like where you could just talk about the battle and bring good light is like, shed good light is like it kind of is messing up the culture, not really helping it.
Seriously, like we didn't even get to enjoy that the battle was out. Nigga, everybody, oh, this is this and this is this and rehearsing and this is this and that shit is corny.
Nah,
but the rehearsing part was corny.
Fuck the rehearsing. I'm talking about what I see you, what I've been seeing you do.
It's part of what's going on in the culture that people are talking about.
The rehearsing, even Cola and Polo talked about. We not talking about that. I'm talking about what you did.
Like what I do. You talking about with the Caffeine views?
I thought Geechi made a great point where he was just saying how the battlers could use that as leverage. Piperboy, you saying that you inform people of this so that way the battlers can understand like that they're being lied to? Like that's what you're saying?
It's the viewers that are being lied to when we see those numbers. They're not real, and it's the battlers like taking it and running with it.
Niggas that like good battle rap don't get no fuck what number on there if we enjoying this battle. We don't get a fuck if that bitch at 100,000 to 10 if the nigga 10,000 that like that battle though.
Fact.
We don't give a fuck that. I'm
like,
not going to that battle because it said Geechi what you call that $1 million. I know Geechi. Hold on, Piperboy. What I'm saying is this: I don't go to a battle saying Surf versus Geechi at $1 million. I know in non-coastal Surf one of them niggas, Geechi one of them niggas. I'm going to the battle for that. I'm not clicking on this shit because it's at 1 million views.
Yeah,
for real.
We didn't talk about nothing but views with like the Geechi versus Murder Mook or a lot of these battles. It's just when they just straight up lied about views is when it came out.
But why is it not in Geechi, like it ain't nothing to, but why is Geechi and Mook views not fake? Why is T-Top and Holmesy views not fake? But you push this narrative when me and she dropped.
No, it's been being
it was pushed. It was pushed way more. It was pushed way more this time. No, let's be clear. It was pushed way more this time.
No, it's been talked about. Hear Me Detroit's been talking about this for months.
Okay, but nobody cared and nobody noticed. You literally, I can pull up.
No, people know.
All right, so listen. Look, Piperboy, let me talk. I can go on your page and I could put up 6 different tweets this week with you talking about the views.
Okay. But I
Why?
thought about it before.
But I can't. We talking about now.
Yeah, it's now that people are tagging you and stuff like you're paying attention to it. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, and I'm telling you what I'm telling you. In the culture, nobody cared what you was talking about with the views. Now, when me and she dropped, you pushed it a little more. I'm telling you, I can post 5, 6 different tweets within fucking a day of each other.
They're blatantly lying about it.
Why do you care?
Why do you want to believe a lie?
Like, yo.
But Piperboy, what they trying to say is that they don't, because they can use that as leverage to negotiate other stuff with people outside of this stuff. So they saying that it's still beneficial to them. That's what.
No, you can't. You can go to like labels and stuff like that, and you bring the package like it's like the artist package that they do. Publicists.
It's like a press kit.
Compile they compile like all your analytics and stuff like that. The only problem that's going to happen is when you go to the label and you show your analytics and they try to verify your analytics, it's not going to verify because the website trackers don't show the same information that's going to be on the analytics that you think.
But how do you know though, Piperboy, bro? Like,
because you can just go to the website tracker.
Because if I go to the website and I see once again the visits, the money they make, like it makes sense to me.
So like let's just say it doesn't. So like if you got like,
so you don't think if you had
300,
look, if you had 300,000 consistent people on your YouTube, you don't think you'll get millions of views?
It doesn't.
And Piperboy, a lot of them analytic websites, they don't show the full information. Like they're not going to give out the full information of how much a website is really getting, etc. People pay top dollar for that information, so they're not going to just give that out for free.
They won't show that. They won't show revenue and stuff with ads, but they can show like websites that have advertisers have to stay accountable. But yeah,
but it's no accurate. You still I still haven't heard like a great definition of how to find out if it's real or not. Y'all just going off of like a visiting website tracker. Like that don't really.
Yeah, but that's what people use to gauge what the site.
So who the fuck saying they ain't lying?
And that's not all people use to gauge analytics and stuff. That's just one part of it.
Getting the shit
it's one part
of
it.
Websites. Who say they shit?
But it's like it's all up to the viewer, so you can either believe it or you don't.
That's what we're saying. If they inflating numbers, who's saying? But if they inflating numbers, who's saying that other website that's tracking this shit ain't deflating it?
And also, if they inflating numbers, like boom, if they inflated hustle number 5 million. Now, when she go back and try to negotiate, she charge them more. How is that benefiting them? If she's charging them more off of their inflating imaginary numbers.
She could do that, but then they can deflate numbers. They can do, they could do whatever they want to do.
We already see the 5 million. They can't take what they gonna put at 2.2.
No, I said what other people like. They could say, "Oh, well, you ain't really get that many views. They ain't really, just."
Why would they
But
do
if
that?
something is getting like millions and millions,
why would a company?
Why would a company? This is their company. Why would
you would be trending?
Why would they big up? Like my thing is, why would they falsify a number for She is a newer guy, right? Why would they falsify a number for him? Now he can come back and charge them.
But why wouldn't they falsify numbers from him to make people watch him?
Nobody's watching it for the views, bro.
Like if
but I'm saying, but Playboy, what I'm trying to say is falsifying numbers is not helping. Is not really helping Caffeine at the end of the day because all it's doing is making niggas run up their price. They paying for that. So I don't
but they're not doing that to every battler.
They did it to teach.
Oh, so they just chose me, right?
Now, you feeling some type of way because
no. I'm asking you, why would they? So
when you really look at when you look at the website trackers, this is what it shows. It shows Geechi Gotti. Hold on, it shows Geechi Gotti versus Math Hoffa is the biggest viewed event ever on Caffeine. Like that day, that was the biggest views that that the website trackers are showing.
You see, so maybe it ain't updated, my good brother. Maybe they ain't updated.
But y'all gotta remember, you see where the fuck Math Hoffa at now? He probably already tractioning too. You gotta think about it. Just because Math, you don't think he ain't been battling.
No, that was before my expert opinion took off.
It was right in the midst of they already.
No, he didn't do the deal yet where he was getting celebrities and stuff on there. Back then, he was just getting battle rappers.
They still had dope episodes already out. That shit, YouTube is a worldwide play. You click on shit on YouTube to this day, Piperboy, that you probably don't watch on a regular. that you like, damn, I didn't even know this was here. I just started following.
Oh, y'all got it lit in here. It's like 465 people in here.
Yeah, we do this. You know, Black Compass, we do this.
What is it? But listen, at the same time, I just started following pigeon racing. I had never been watching no fucking pigeon racing and stumbled across this shit. And that shit making millions niggas rich all across the country. Races and all type of breeding them and everything. Shit
For
fucked
real.
me up.
Nigga, I just discovered that crime series on YouTube make the most money out of podcasts, make the most money out of everything. So I'm just finding that out. So you know, you can still just find shit out.
I think the bigger
my ace is polar, I can't control it. Ella brought motor, still driving slowly. Yeah, Ratatouille done ran into a cobra. Yeah, my nigga smoking really smoke some. Rio, the great Bambino, money like a phone.